Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. Big boy goes viral, wins the internet. I made this post over on my Twitter. I think last I checked, it had like 1,500 likes, which is, you know, a pretty decent amount of likes for something coming from my content. But this gentleman has kind of went viral for this is the way, you know, this is the way, guys. This is the way to treat these content creators, these girls that are going to use you to shame you, going to use you to try to go viral or make fun of you. This guy knows what's going on. He's not stupid. Hopefully he's a viewer of mine or other content like this, and he knows the game. And so we're going to talk about this for a second. I'm going to play the video. Before we jump into that, a quick reminder, I'm going to put this out on both my videos today. I have won the contest for the car. I haven't talked about it. The Jeremy's Razor contest for the car where I won the $250,000. I haven't talked about this now for about 4 months, I think. So I'm just putting it out there again so you guys know that I haven't forgotten about all the help that you gave me to win the contest. I'm going to be paying taxes on it here in the next month or so, and then I'm going to find some land, and then I'm going to buy the land, and then I got to meet with a lawyer and to make sure that I get all the legality, and then I'm going to let you guys know what's going on with that. So you'll know the price of the land. You'll know how much is left over after taxes. You guys are going to know all the information, and we'll get the men's retreat going here. But I'm still also trying to square away my own property and my own house, and I got a lot going on. But as I make incremental steps, you'll know what's up. I just want to make sure you guys know, because some people have not heard anything in a little while, and they're not over on my locals channel, so they kind of assume like I'm just kind of forgot about it. We haven't forgotten. We're going to get to it. All right, so here's the video. This content creator asks this guy, "Do you have a girlfriend?" And he just out and out. This is a perfect interview from his behalf. Of course, she's plugging probably her content creation and or the drink that is in her hand to try to go viral.
A girlfriend?
I don't.
All right, let me kick this off here. I got to adjust the audio so I don't blow your ears out.
A girlfriend?
I don't.
Do you think I'm hot?
Not really.
Oh, why?
Way many more people attractive here than you.
What's not hot about me?
Your personality and your voice.
My voice?
You're a little too small. You can maybe like eat a burger, not be anorexic.
That's aggressive.
I don't know who you're trying to impress. No one's going to simp over you.
Just lays down the law. Lays down the law. Anyway, this got shared, and this has been going kind of all over the place on Twitter. But this is the right answer. Look, this guy knows there's no answer that he's going to say. And again, I hate to say this about this guy, but we all know this. We all have to be based in reality here. There's nothing that this guy's going to say that will impress her, make her want to date him. You know, she's a content creator. She's obviously attractive. She does have an annoying voice. I'll give him that much. He's right on that. But this is the proper answer to all of this stuff. And it makes him look based. It really does. And it puts her in her place. You know, when the girls do this, what they're hoping for is they're hoping for these guys to fall all over themselves to say, "Oh, no, yeah, you're beautiful, or you're attractive, or yeah, I'd love to date you," or but it's a control thing. Like this woman knows there's nothing this guy is going to do that's going to get her to date him. I think what's changing now with the internet and with content, with everything that's going on, is that guys are getting a sense of, look, I know what's going on. I understand the game that's being played on me. And this guy understands. And so what's the best opportunity for him in this situation is to at least come out of this unscathed, unembarrassed, to try not to get played. And what does he do? He ends up playing her because he's, you know, not good looking. He's overweight. And he says, "Hey, there's better looking girls here than you. And your voice is annoying. And your personality's not that great. And no one here is going to simp for you." And that, I think that is an absolutely perfect answer. You know, one of the things that I just did in the other video here that I was talking about today, one of the other things that I talked about is that women now will do anything for validation on social media. Maybe it's going to the gym and trying to catch guys embarrassing themselves or glancing at them, and then they try to go viral with some hate. Maybe it's themselves putting out this kind of content. And what's going to happen is that men are getting wise to it, like this gentleman is. He knows what's going on. And this is why he, quote unquote, wins the internet, because he knows the game. I got one more video here that I'm gonna pop on, and this is the result of these women doing these things. It is directly the result. Let me pull up this other one video here. Here's the result. And this is just one result. This isn't all the results, but this is what's going to happen, is that men get smart, men wise up, and they say, we're not going to play your games anymore. So here's a girl at the gym working out, and she's got a camera pointed at her. And she gets herself in a little bit of trouble, and no one's around to help her. And also on top of that, anybody that does any type of workout like this, she's got the end caps, and you can't really see it, but if you can, I can't really zoom in the video, but the end cap, the green, she's got clamps that lock the weights onto the bar. Now that's a great idea if you're doing maybe back squats or front squats or anything like that. Deadlifts, that's all fine, although you don't really need it for deadlifts. But she's locked the weights on the ends of the bar, so she can't do a weight dump. And that, for those of you that don't work out or don't do a lot of bench press or use free weights, is if something's too heavy and you get yourself in trouble, you can just roll your body a little bit, drop one end of the bar, and the weights will slide off. And of course, then it'll fly the other direction, and the weights will dump off the other side. But that's how you can get yourself out of a really bad situation when you go too far. But she should have a spotter. Why does she not have a spotter? No one's going to come around you. No one's going to be part of this. Because what? If a guy's spotting you, are you going to say, this guy came over and tried to do this, or, he's standing right over my head, and maybe he smells, or maybe he's this, or maybe he's that. Nope, you're on your own now. And here's what happens. She does too much. She does too much weight. She got the mask on. She got the blue hair. She covered in tattoos. And because she's locked the weights on there, she can't do a dump. And she lifted too much, too many times. And she's so weak, and this is not a lot of weight. She's completely locked herself out, and she can't even get the weights off of her. And so now she's flailing around, and this is what you get. And then she finally just gives up. No help. No one's around you. No one's coming to help you. This is where it goes. This is the end result of your craziness. And it's going to be the end result. It's going to be the end result when it comes to dating, to somebody hurting you, like in the other video I did the other day where this guy comes up and just whacks a gal and knocks her out. No one flinched. No one came over and said, hey, no, stop this. Women are going to make fun of men. They're going to push men away. They're going to insult them. They're going to tell them they're all these different things. And all it takes is a couple of times seeing it on the internet where you say, hey, now if I'm in a gym, I'm not going to get fooled. I'm not going to get tricked. Nope. If I'm on a dating app, I'm not going to be try hard. I'm not going to come across it because she's going to screenshot it and put me on blast. I'm not going to do, and all that's going to happen is men more and more are going to slowly back away and say, nope, no more, you're on your own. It's going to happen that way when it comes to marriage, with kids, in society, with dating, gym, protecting women. You guys are going to make it so you're so awful that men are literally going to have nothing to do with you. They're going to avoid you at all costs because they know they're more than likely just being used for you to get clicks and likes and attention from other guys on the internet and from other girls saying, you slay, girl, you queen, oh, you're this, that, and the other thing. Men are done with this. Men are learning. Now, it's not to say that you as a guy needs to become, antisocial or be a jerk or be public menace. It doesn't mean that we lower our own standards. It just means you have to be hyper aware of what's going on and the situations that are happening. It also means that you need to avoid what's going on the internet. The internet is not the real world. The internet is full of narcissistic, crazy, attention-seeking people. But I'll tell you this, downstairs, I'm living here in Knoxville. Downstairs, I can go out and about, and within, a mile or two walk of me are tons of restaurants and shops and activities to do. And you know what? Those people are happy. Those people are normal. They're not doing this crazy stuff for attention and likes and everything else. So don't get confused. Don't become bitter. Don't become angry. Don't become black-pilled. It's not the world that is like this. It's the internet. And granted, yes, it may be more people in a big city versus less people out in the countryside. We're not going to condemn society based on what a few idiots do on the internet. But just understand that this is becoming more and more a thing. And the ability to shame men and make fun of them and use them for clicks and likes is becoming more popular. And so just keep your radar and your eyes focused on this stuff so you don't become a casualty in this ridiculous war. Guys, if you're here on YouTube, make sure to join me over on betterbachelor.locals.com, where I'm going to do a dating profile of the day, and we continue the discussion. So I hope you join me over there today.